All right, so now we have simply created visual here, and I have after this class, I'm going to share you a PDF file where regarding the visuals, details are available, which will help you to understand that in what use case, which visuals should be used, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
are going to understand one by one each visual, and also we'll understand the formatting option. Okay. So for
Yeah.
example, first I'm going to use table. So if we know how to create table, right? Here we have visual.
Yeah.
Simply you need to create a table from here.
Mm-hmm.
You will get a blank table here. Now just drag and drop or just mark this box. For example, I'm
Yeah.
looking for brand wise
Brand. Yeah.
sales. Okay. So now I'm getting here brand wise sales. Each brand now what is sales, I'm getting clearly. This is how
Yeah.
easily we can create table. Now only creating table is not enough for me. I need to customize it. Okay. I need to kind of like uh, make makeover of this table. Then
Mm.
you just need to select that visual. Whatever visual you are going to customize, you need to select that visual and
Mm-hmm.
then go for format. This format option. In case you
Yeah.
are using another um, interface, right? Then you know here you will
It
get
should be, yeah, the
format
format.
option, right?
Yes. Yes.
So once I click on format, then there are so many options are available. You can see, right?
Yeah.
Basically, there are two options available: visual and properties, right? Visual in
Mm-hmm.
the sense, whatever customization options are available, that will depend on each visual. Okay. And
Yeah.
properties means like there are few default settings available for all visual. Okay. So we are going to understand one by one. So here, first of all, we have size and style. Though we have option to just like we can expand or like we can resize like this as well. Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
sometime you need to resize with a specific pixel, a specific size. Okay. In that case, this is going to help you. I can set height here. I can set width here. Here I can set horizontally, for example, 137. If you notice, if I'm going to make this 200, then it will just move horizontally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, if vertical, I need to adjust something. Suppose I'm going to make 90, then it will move, see, horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is how I can size, I can control size and position here.
Yeah.
Next one is padding. Do you know what is padding?
No, but from the visual, it looks like I can understand it, but
Hmm.
that's
Okay.
like the space between,
Border
the
and border
data,
and text.
the borderline, yeah, like a borderline.
Very correct. Very correct. So if there are any space, extra space you would like to control between this borderline and
Mm. The
text
data,
from where
the
it's going to
text.
start data. Yes, right? So from here we
Mm-hmm.
can control, though it's not always required, but if you would like, then Power BI giving us that option. For example, here from top, I would like to give some extra space, then see, you can see the
Mm-hmm.
space, right? So this is how we
Yeah.
can control padding. As of now, I'm making by default. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we have background. Background in the sense currently, if you notice, canvas background is also white, visual background is also white, right?
Yeah.
If you would like to make any background, then here we have background option where I can change, for example, like this, or
Yeah.
like this, or once I click on more color, then I will get more option here.
Yeah.
If you would like to put any specific color code, then here in hex code, you can mention that color code. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
One more thing, if you notice, whenever you see color option, then maximum time you'll be able to see this FX. option
Yeah.
here. Okay, fx is nothing, basically is conditional formatting. Okay, so there are certain rules available. We will learn about these rules, gradient rules, field values, and all. So what is conditional formatting? Basically, suppose if you would like to make any certain rule that values are this much, then make red color, values are this much, then make yellow color, value are this much, then make green color, right? So things will change, things will, a color will modify dynamically based on that rule. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is conditional formatting which we can set up. Then we have transparency. Of course, we can increase or decrease transparency to make our background color more like effective based on your requirement. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have visual border. If you notice, currently there is no border available. Okay. So if you
Yeah.
like, I can provide border as well. For example, now you can see there is a border available. And
Yeah.
if you'd like to give some 3D effect, right? Some kind of
Like
effect,
shadow.
then we have shadow, correct. So here you can see there is shadow available now, right? Of course, we can customize border as well. Like I can change color. Again, I can set conditional formatting. Here we
Yeah.
have width of that border. Currently, it's 1 pixel. If you'd like to make more thick,
Mm-hmm.
then here you can see
Yeah.
currently it's corner available. If you'd like to make some kind of rounded corner, then here we can see I'm going to make this suppose 5. Then here you
Yeah.
can see there is now corner available, right?
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, in shadow also, currently it's outside available, right? Bottom and right, bottom and right. Of course, I can change the like position of the shadow as well. For example, I'm going to
Bottom
make
and
this
left.
left. Yes, there are so many options are available.
Top,
You can
top
use
and left.
accordingly,
Yeah.
right? All right. So these are basic thing which we can customize in visual. Now it's looking slightly better than previous, right? So now there are more options are available about visual. So for example, title. Okay. If you notice, there is no title available currently. But
Mm-hmm.
in case you'd like to provide any title, then we have option title. Just turn it on. Here you can give a title like category wise sales. Okay. So here I have title now. Of course, I can customize title. Like for example, I can change font size, font type, right? I can make it bold. If you would like, you can make it italic, underline. Also, I can change color. For example, I'm making this text as white color
Mm-hmm.
and background color. Suppose I'm going to make this one. So now it's looking a little bit more better now, right? So this
Yeah.
is completely depend on your creativity, as I mentioned earlier as well. So
Yeah.
of course we are learning. So we are just going to select any color. But yes, when you are going to create a professional report, then you need to select color, you need to select visual, you need to select features wisely. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Then here we have alignment, center, left, right. Suppose I would like to make this in center. So here we have
Mm-hmm.
alignment. Next, I have subtitle. In case you like to give any subtitle as well, then you can turn it on. And in the same way, we can customize subtitle as well. For example, I'm giving subtitle
Yeah.
something uh, FYI 20 25 2026, or we can say in more better way 25
Mm-hmm.
26, right? Now, again, I can just change the text color with white so that it will be visible. And here you can see. subtitle is
Yeah.
available now. This one also I'm going to align in center, here available. And then we have divider. Divider in the sense align a divider between title and data, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in case you'd like to give in divider, we have option. I just turn it on. Then once you expand, again, you will be able to change the color. We will be able to change style, width. So suppose I would like to make color something like this. And I'm going to increase.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me, I can hear lots of noise in background. I think your speaker or mic, uh, like catching noise.
There's nothing. I'm the only one here. And
I know, like the surrounding, like it's getting echo.
echo.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I didn't change anything. You want me
Okay.
to? Yeah. Let me see. I didn't
Yeah,
change
please.
anything.
Yeah, please, because there's so many noise, like lots of noise coming.
Oh, about this time?
I think it's better now.
Are you sure it's better now?
Yeah, it's better now. I can share your voice only now.
You can
Okay.
hear my voice. How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Here I have given a small divider here, right? In
Yeah, I
case
see
you'd
it.
like to, if you like to make change in a style, then of course we have option like solid, dashed,
Yeah.
or also we have dotted, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if let me make it a zoom a little bit, and let me make it zoom a little bit like this, and you can see here we have divider. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then next we have style, right? Style in the sense there are some style is predefined, right? For example, we have none in the sense there will be no style will be available in this data. Here we can see it's a simple we are getting with the background, whatever we have selected, the values are
Mm-hmm.
available. So this is
Mm-hmm.
also a style we can use. Next we have minimal, right? This is how it's look like. Similarly, you
Okay.
can explore that which here we have header which black, right? So there are some style is already provided. You can go through it and explore it. And whenever you feel that, okay, this one looking fine in a report, you can
Mm-hmm.
use accordingly, right? So these are
Yeah.
something where you don't need to put any extra effort to customize your visual, right? These are default
Mm-hmm.
ones. But yes, we can do all those things, even more things using our customization features as well,
Customization.
right? So currently, suppose I'm just going to go with default one
Default.
because I'm going to customize by myself.
Yeah.
So here I have grid, right? Grid in the sense in Excel also we can see this is called grid,
Yeah.
right? So we know whenever you are going to print this Excel file, then you will not get any box here, right?
Yeah.
You will
Yeah.
get blank because this grid not going to print. But of course,
Yeah.
in case you'd like to print box as well, then for that one you need to give box like this,
Yeah.
right? And in Excel, suppose you don't require this grid line, then in view menu we have unmark, like we have to unmark this grid, and here we are
Mm-hmm.
getting blank one.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly, in Power BI also, if you notice, there is a small grid line available. Let me change the color to make you better understanding,
Yeah.
right? So grid line between values. This one is horizontal, right? Similarly, we have grid line for vertical as well. Let me change this color so that you will be able to see clearly. For example, this time I'm going to make this, right? So here we have vertical grid line, right?
Mm,
So you can customize grid line as well. If required, then you can provide. Suppose if not required, then of course we have option for the turn it off. Okay. So this is how we can customize grid. Then we have value. Value in the sense these values we can customize. Okay.
okay.
So we can play with font size, font type, right? Here I would like to suppose increase this font, these values a little bit. So you can see if I'm going to increase, then header will be same, but only values are going to increase, right? So this is how we can increase values as per requirement, but sometime you might need to change the color as well. So here I have text color. If you notice one thing, okay, so here we have text color, so I can change this color as well. And similarly, I have alternative text color as well, which is this one is first, then alternative, then first, then alternative. So I can customize text color and background color for first one as well and alternative as well, right? So here, suppose I'm going to select text color as mm, any color, something like this. So here we can see that the text first color has been changed accordingly. Now, suppose you need to customize the alternative values as well. So for that one, here we have alternate text color. So this one is currently blank. Suppose I'm just going to make this something this color, and this is how we can make alternative value change as well. Same goes with background color. We can explore for the background color like uh, this one, and alternative background color. I can suppose making something this one, right? Though it was previously looking more better, but yes, this is how we can customize. Power BI allow us to customize each and everything. Okay, so this is how I can customize values. Now, one more thing, if you notice here, we have text wrap. Text wrap in the sense, if I'm going to make something, let me just decrease the size of this category. Now, since I have turned this off, text wrap, so if the column size is not appropriate or sufficient, then values will be like hidden like this, right? But if I'm going to make this on, then what will happen? The wrap text will wrap accordingly, and column or rows will adjust to visible all values based on available space, right? Same like in Excel we do. This is how we can customize with text wrap. Great. Then next we have headers, column headers, right? So currently we just customize the values. Now we also can customize headers as well. For that one, we have option. Now again, we have like, we can change the font size, font type. So for example, I'm just going to make this as semi-bold. You can see here, size you can increase, decrease. Text color we can do. For example, text color, I'm going to select something like this one. Here we have alignment we can do, background color we can change, right? Background color, something like this I can provide. Again, we have text wrap as well. If there are big column name available, then we can text wrap so that it will adjust accordingly. Next, we have total, right? Total in the sense I can customize this total, right? In case not required, then of course we can turn it off like this. And if required, then we can turn it on, and here are able to customize it. Suppose you need to change the level. So currently it's total. Now in any level you like to give, for example, net profit, right? So here it will change accordingly. Again, we have option for change font size, font type, bold italic, text color, background color, and all. Any question in doubt till now, tell me? Now, till here, we discussed about how to customize, how to change all values, all column header and everything. Now, suppose you need to customize any specific column only, then also we can do, right? For example, I'm just going to add one more column so that we will be able to understand more detailed way. I have added length as well, right? Now I will go back again in format option, and here we have a specific column. A specific column in the sense any specific column I can customize. So here once I go for the series, then whatever columns, whatever data I have used, I will be able to see a list of those data column. Now any column which I would like to modify or like to customize, I just need to select. For example, I would like to make some changes in cells, some of the column. And here I have option like whatever the customization I'm going to do, where you would like to apply. So here I can turn on as header if I would like to apply on this header as well. I can turn on total if you'd like to apply the same thing in total as well. Or I can go with value if I would like to change things into this value, then I just need to turn it on, right? So depending on your requirement, you can turn on these features as well. For example, as of now, I'm just going to turn this value, and here if I'm going to make suppose text color something like let me select any color here. Suppose this color I'm going to use, or this color, green color, suppose, right? So if you notice, only these values color has been changed, nothing else, right? All are remain same. Similarly, if I'm going to change the background color, for example, any something like this, then only this column has been impacted, right? I can align in center as well. Currently, it's indicating or appearing exact value. If you'd like to you change the unit like in thousands, in billions, trillions, millions, right? So here we have option. Suppose I'd like to make this visible in thousands, right? So this is how it looks like. Thousand we represent as K, right? So 4.29K, 2.45K. If there are any value available in millions, then since though it's very small amount for million, but yes, this is how it's look like. Similarly, we have billions and trillions as well. Now, next we have decimal values. Currently, in decimal value, we are able to see two values by default available. Suppose I'm not looking for any values, I'm looking for round figure. Then I can mention zero here, right? Now we are getting round figure. In case you'd like to get one digit, then here we are getting one digit. So basically, this one going to help you to change the unit, and this one will be control the decimal value below. And it's not about something that only in a specific column you can mention. Since I have selected the feature specific column, that's the reason we are getting like this. But also, suppose if you like to make the same impact in all available columns, in that case also we have. Let me show you. Okay. In table we have this feature, but in other visual we can control. There will be like option data label, right? In other visual we'll see. In that one we can control in all columns, all with values, right? All right. So here I have just modified this column specifically. And in case I would like to make changes in headers or total, then also you know how to make those changes, right? You can explore, you can practice using these features as well. Now we have next cell element, right? This is also very powerful feature available in Power BI. Cell element is basically, and it's available for table. So here I can customize again in any specific column, right? Or if I need to apply in multiple, then I need to select one by one. And there are so many things available which I can control. For example, background color, font color, data bar, icons, web URL, and etc. And if you notice, every option have conditional formatting. Okay, so I can set a rule to display or change background color. I can set rule to change font color, right? Accordingly, I can set a rule to display bars in each cells. I can set a rule for icons, right? So we are going to learn this conditional formatting in upcoming classes. And after that, we'll come back here to see how we can change or we can apply conditional formatting. Not only for this one, once we learn conditional formatting, then you will be able to create conditional formatting uh, on colors as well. If you remember, wherever the colors were available, for example, there was the color. Okay, so this kind of conditional formatting also you will be able to create very easily. Okay, so now next is URL icon. This one is something not in that much useful, right? So you can ignore. Same image size. If there are any image available, then you can control. Though we can use background image and all, right? So you can control the pixel height and everything. Currently, we are not using any image. Sparkline. This is not something as of now required. Accessibility. These are not that much required, or even till now, even not like I have used in any project. So it's not that much useful. Then we have properties, right? Properties is also very useful for all visuals, right? For example, data format we have. So here, suppose I'm going to select this time length, right? And without making any changes in your data source or even in table of Power BI, I can customize things or values directly into visual as well, right? For example, here, suppose there is a date related column or currently we have numeric one, right? So I can change data type from here as well. If I'm going to make this as currency, so you can see this has been changed in currency now. Okay, since I'm using India as local, so I'm getting INR currency. Once you can change this currency as well. Okay, I'll show you how you can change. So once I select currency, then here I have currency format available now, right? So which currency sign you'd like to use, right? As I mentioned that currently I'm using India as local, so I'm getting this INR sign. Suppose you'd like to, uh, you are working for any client who is dealing in dollar, right? So this is how I can change dollar sign as well. So there are so many dollar sign available. Suppose I can use any, uh, 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 I think US. So is there any US dollar sign available? Let me go down from English. It's a P. Uh, Germany, Germany, India, uh, Virgin Island, Zambia, UAE, AED also available, right? They are almost every currency available. Like Philippines, we have, right? Suppose any AED I would like to change, okay? Because US, I need to find where the US dollar is available. But suppose any currency I would like to use, for example, yeah, AED, right? Then here you can see the currency has been changed in AED, right? So this is how I can change currency type as well. Then again, decimal we have, right? I can control decimal again. For this one, if you are okay with two, then fine. Else we can make it zero or one, whatever, right? Next we have headers icon. Headers icon is nothing basically. There is no such impact available. Tooltip. Tooltip is something where you are going to use in other visual will be more effectively. You will be able to see. In table, there is no tooltip available, or we can see this is called tooltip. When I turn it off, this is called tooltip, which is appearing extra or additional values also we can add, or we will be able to see available values while hovering. Okay, so while hover, you will be able to see tooltip, and this is also very useful and powerful. Even I can customize tooltip uh, including any visual as well. Okay, in upcoming classes, we are going to see that how I can see complete visual in this tooltip. Okay, in case you not require this tooltip, then you can turn it off as well, or we can customize as well, right? For example, currently here we have like tooltip looking like this, right? Where it's indicating that category is fruit and vegetable, sum of length is this much, right? So I can customize here. I have text value, like I can change level color in the sense this one, this level. Okay, so I can customize something like suppose this color, then value color in the sense in tooltip you can see that level color has been changed. Value color is this one. Okay, whatever the value we have. Suppose I'm going to make this as Mm, 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 mm. Any color, blue, right? Now you can see the value color has been also changed now. Then we have drill text and icon color. Icon color in the sense there is no such icons color available. I'm not sure why it's provided. Okay. Yes, then we have background color. Background color in the sense this one. Tooltip have this white color background. So if you like, you can change with any other column, for example, any other color. For example, let me use this one. So here we can see this is how we can customize tooltip as well. And as I mentioned in upcoming classes, we are going to use visual in tooltip. Okay. All right. Then this ALT text and advanced option. This one I have now not required. Mainly we are going to use this one and sometime tooltip. The tooltip is also not that much useful because even for tooltip, using visual is more useful sometime, but it's not that much useful. Okay, mainly this one is data format you always need to use when you are going to customize specific column, right? Uh, for the data format, right? Without making any changes in your available data table. All right. Any question, any doubt you have till now about table and customization of table visual? If you notice, when we started our table, right?
Or just flat.
And I'm sorry.
I said when we started, our table was just flat. But now
Yes,
it's
when we
looking beautiful.
started, yeah. So when we started table, there was like very basic table, but after making customizations, till here we can see, but of course it's not looking that much good because we just selected any random color. But
Yeah.
I'm very much sure you are clear with the concept that once we select suitable values, we can play with customizations, and we are quickly going to import sales data so that we can create more visuals, right?
Okay.
So for that one, what I'll do, I will simply select and go for get data. I know my file is in CSV format. So quickly, I'm just going to import this sales 2017 data. Okay. And of course, we are going to upload 1819 as well in next one. So first, I will import this 17. Then yes, I will need to do transformations. So I will simply click on transformations because the data is very raw. So transformation will be required. Okay. So here I have sales 2017 data now. Can you please tell me what kind of things you can see here, which is, of course, we need to transform.
Yeah. I see that we have some empty rows, some
Hmm.
empty fields,
Hmm.
the date, the date format to
Hmm.
um yeah, and I also see that the header is like
Hmm.
the title is on the third row.
Hmm. Correct.
Yeah. Then the column, this column three is mostly
Hmm.
empty,
Correct.
mostly
And
empty.
and also we have some duplicate values as well,
Yeah,
right?
duplicate values. Yeah.
Correct. So let's uh, do one by one, and let's make this data useful to create any visual, because in this data we're not able to create any report, right? For that one we are
Yeah.
going to transform. So first of all, I need to make header, right? And for that one, I need to make this third row on first row. Okay.
Mhm.
So I have option remove rows, right? Under home menu, I have
Yeah.
feature remove rows. And just opposite of remove rows, we have option keep rows. So first we are going to understand remove rows features. So once
Yeah.
I click on drop down option of remove rows, then here I'm getting remove top rows option, remove bottom rows, remove alternative rows, remove duplicate, remove blank rows, and remove error. All right.
Mm.
So by name also it's clear, but let's do practical as well. So first of all, I have option remove top rows, right? So once I click here, I just need to mention how many rows you would like to remove from the top, right? So if you notice, there are two rows which are either blank or irrelevant details available, right? So I can simply remove top two rows here. So I
Yeah.
just need to mention two, click on OK, and here you can see like uh, whatever number I have mentioned, those rows has been removed. Same goes with bottom. Sometimes suppose if there are any data or any irrelevant text are available in bottom, right? Sometimes total, grand total, some kind of details available in bottom, and you would like to remove such things. Same way, I can say that remove this number of rows from bottom, and that will be removed accordingly. Now I can simply change header, right?
Yeah.
I can make this header now. We are getting header correctly. Now, if you notice, there are some blank rows as you mentioned as well, right? So how I can remove? Again, I will just go here and I have option remove blank rows. But please note, this option going to remove only those rows which are completely blank. Okay. For example, if you notice, this first row is completely blank. Even in bottom, you can see there is no values available in any column, right? You can see like this as well. But in row number 33, it's not completely blank, right? Though in other column, values are blank, but for order ID, there is a value available. Okay. So if I'm going to remove as remove blank rows, then you will notice wherever the complete blank rows are available, that has been removed, but this one is still available. Okay. Tell me again, I'm getting lots of noise. Sorry.
So is it better now? I'm gonna shut it down.
It's like I can't explain how you will be able to see in recording, I believe. But yeah, there's
Yeah.
so many noise
Yeah.
are
Let
coming.
me
Okay.
let me just
Yeah.
mute it.
Okay. Okay. No worries. All right. So here I just remove blank rows. Now I need to handle these any. So what I can do, if you notice, any available here as well and here as well, or might be in other values or like somewhere some kind of like here as well, right? So how I can handle those things? So there are two things available. One is if there are any NA or any, it's not about only NA, any such value which is irrelevant or not required, right? In primary key column, right? Now, question is what is primary key? So there are primary key and foreign key. I think we have limited time today, so we'll discuss tomorrow about in detail about primary key and foreign key. As of now, what we need to understand that if there are any values which is need to remove from any specific column, then simply go here in this small icon here to filter out. Okay, and here I can just write down NA, unmark this, click OK, and now you can see there is no NA now, right? So whatever you are going to filter here, and then if I'm going to close and apply, then in Power BI desktop only those details will be available. Okay, if I have filtered out, if I remove anything, of course that is not going to available in Power BI desktop. Okay, so now I just removed NA, but it's still here or in other column, for example, here still NA is available. Okay, so we are going to understand how to handle that one as well. But before that, I need to remove such duplicates, right? So there are two type of duplicates normally we can see. For example, here we have something like roll number Then we have suppose name, right? Student name and age. Okay. Suppose there is value like roll number 101, name is something ABC, age is 25. Again, there is roll number 102, XYZ, age is suppose 28. Then roll number again we have 103, name is again ABC. It's possible, right? In a class, there might be two or more than two people have same name, right? Age is also suppose same, 25, right? And one more roll number is 102 XYG and 28. All right. So if you notice this one and this one, we can't say similar, right? Because roll number are different and it's very much logical. Like having same name or age in class is very much possible. But yes, each one will have a different roll number, right, to recognize. But if you notice, this one and this one is completely matching, right? So it might be re-entry, double entry, wrong entry possible, right? When, especially when you are going to append data, right? For example, like there is data available of January month, right? Any sales, any recruitment, or any supplies, and any car transaction, any data, any collection, whatever data you have. So suppose January month we have data, and when they shared with us, right, there are some February data also available in that one, like 4 5 rows. Okay. And then again, they shared February data, right? And if I'm going to merge, then what will happen? There will be few rows going to common or duplicate between January and February data, right? So similarly, if there is any wrong entry, double entry available, right, then also rows will be exact same. Okay. So if I'm going to simply calculate, then what will happen? If there is suppose one cell of 200 and by mistake there is double entry, right, for the same cells, then system Power BI will showcase that there is 400 of cells, right? And in my pocket there is only 200, right? So to get the correct result, correct output, I can remove duplicate where exact rows are matching. Okay, so this is one way to remove duplicate. Another way is, suppose I just want to say distinct value or distinct name, right? That how many students in my class have different name. Okay, in that case doesn't matter about other columns, other row, it's only depend on name, right? So I can select that name, and to get distinct value it will be answer like 2, because there is only distinct in the sense unique. So there is only two unique name, ABC and XYZ, remaining are repeated. Okay, so depending on your requirement, you need to select rows or column accordingly to remove duplicate. Okay, for example, if I would like to remove duplicate where rows are exactly matching, then I need to just select any rows. It's not mandatory that you need to select the matching one. Any random row you just need to select, so that Power BI will understand, okay, you want to remove duplicate based on rows wise, right? Then just go here and click on remove duplicates, right? Now if you notice, there is only one value available now, remaining two has been removed, which are exact same. If there are any other values also exact same available, that has been removed now. Okay, now quickly we are going to understand what is removing duplicate based on column, right? Suppose there is one more scenario we have. Here we have promo code, right? This sales use this promo code for this sales use this promo code, and there are so many promo code used. Now my requirement is how many promo code has been used. Okay, suppose there are like 20 different discount promo code I have like given in market, or I have provided in my software, right? But what kind of promo code majorly client are using? Okay, so if I would like to filter like distinct promo codes or majorly promo code used, so for that one I need to select that column. Okay, so whenever you get or you want to get distinct value, you just need to select that specific column and go again on remove duplicate, and you will be see the magic. Now only I'm getting the unique values. Okay, PR14, PR05, PR07, of course, blank is also unique. Then PR6, NA is also available. 10, 3, 7, 12, 9, and 8. Okay, so in short, we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There are 10 promo codes. These promo codes are used in this sales data. Okay, so this is how I can remove duplicate based on column as well, based on rows as well. When I selected column, then only getting this much data. Remaining are duplicates, remaining are repeated based on this column. When I removed duplicate by selecting any single rows, then it's just removed duplicate rows where are completely matching. Okay, through the same option, which is remove duplicate. Any question in doubt till now you have, please ask me.
Yeah,
All
it's
clear?
good. Yeah, okay.
Perfect, perfect. All right. So now I'm just going to close and apply as of now, and remaining transformation we are going to do in our next class, where we will extract again this value, will change date format, and will handle this NA and everything. All right.
Okay.
Perfect, perfect. So simply, I am just going to close and apply. Whatever transformation I have done, that will be applied in Power BI Desktop, and I can continue from there anytime by clicking transformation. Here you can see transform data. Once I click, then Power BI query editor will open, and I can continue any modification over there.
Yeah.
Great. Any question and doubt you have before closing our session for today?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I understand it.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll share class link as well with you soon.
Okay.